Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking this parts blazer back to the auction. I'm going to see if I can just auction it off if someone needs it for some parts here. And then I'm also going to pick up bought a 2022 Terrain that's hopefully not damaged very much. So I'm going to go pick that up today. So just going to head out here now. So I got my tonsils out last week, so I'm still kind of hurting. So hopefully just bear with me and we can go get this up. Let's go. Alrighty, so they got me unloaded here and they loaded up that new Terrain, so I'm just gonna get out of here because it's kind of starting to get busy. So we can go take a look at it in the parking lot and the gas station next door, and go get some food too. Alrighty, so I ended up just coming back to the shop here, and as soon as I stand out in the cold and look at it, but it's looking pretty good. So there's a little bit of damage to this one spot right here, which this isn't right. Like the tire's way more forward than it should because this lower A-arm's busted here, so you can see. And the popped out the CV axle and everything on the bottom, but it's actually not too bad. So like I'm gonna pull this fender off and the headlight out and everything else, but as far as the rest of the car, the hood survived. Didn't even get a scratch on the hood. It did pop this, like the lower bumper cover off, obviously, because on the other side it was all torn up there, but so far everything looks pretty good on it. On the inside, it's just got the two airbags blown. So, which is the dash one, which is kind of annoying to change, but not the end of the world. And then just the driver's steering wheel one, which is super easy to change. So we'll have to come find a dash or something and to change this dash. But on the inside, the rest of it, the roof airbags didn't pop there, but it does have a moonroof still, which is pretty nice. So it's a pretty nice rig. It's only got like 7,600K on it or something. So pretty much like new. The rest of the car looks really good, and this rim actually survived. This tire does have a little bit of damage to the sidewall here, and there's like a little tiny ding on the rim, but I could probably touch that up, I think, and it'd be okay. Once I pull the tire off, I'll be able to make sure there's no cracks in it or anything. But yeah, I just threw this wheelie under it. I'm gonna try to well, I think I'm gonna it's dead, but I'm gonna boost it with the other truck here. Try to start it up, and I think I should be able to just back it off here, and hopefully I can just park it over by this truck or somewhere back here and put it up on a jack stand and take the suspension out and the fender off and kind of get a better look at exactly what's going on there. So we'll just go grab that truck and try to boost it. There you go, fired up like nothing. So alright, I should be able to just drive right back off here now. Alrighty, so I got it all unloaded off the trailer here and on the floor, and I just had to ratchet strap that wheel in so it stayed in there. But it's absolutely filthy from hauling it when it was all so gross. They're so gross, and look at all the stuff I pulled out of the back here. I don't know, this must be the bumper off of the car that I ran into. It looked like it was a Cadillac or something, and a bunch of bags of, I don't know if this is like fire. I don't know, it looks kind of like sand. I'm not really sure what that is. Maybe they were cleaning up oil spill or something from the other car, but this one's not leaking anything, so I don't know what that's all from. But at least they put it in bags and they closed it up. There's a little bit of junk in here, but I just kind of gave it a quick vacuum and nothing too crazy. But it's gonna get this thing cleaned up here, so I'm just gonna pull it up there and pressure wash it up, and then I'm just gonna take it apart after that. But I just kind of want to clean it up a little bit first, and then can start pulling it apart and see exactly what I need here. So I did give it a bath here yesterday, and it's looking so much better. So cleaned up really nice. But I'm just gonna get it, got it up on the side here. I got it jacked up, and I'm gonna start pulling the suspension apart. I want to pull the suspension off, this fender off, and the headlight and everything, and see exactly how far back the damage goes. And then we can get some parts ordered for it. So I'm gonna pull the wheel off and start getting that pulled apart. kind of see the damage a little bit better, and it's actually not looking too bad. So it really only got hit right here, and this is gonna have to be changed. I don't think you'll be able to straighten that out. But luckily, it's actually in stock and state, so I should be able to get that pretty easy. It pushed this up just a tiny bit. I don't know. That's probably, you probably just hit that down. I don't know if that's savable or not. If not, just change that piece too. But everything else actually looks really good. So it obviously had no damage on this side. This side's all good. And then yeah, pretty much just this is the fender here, and for the suspension, this is kind of what it did to the lower A arms, which is these things are so thin, right? So it didn't take much to bend that, but must have hit kind of the wheel right here, right, and it pushed everything in a little bit. And as far as the other part of suspension, it just pulled out the CV axle, and the sway bar in link here just popped off, and the tie rod and everything's actually fine. It didn't touch that at all, so that's pretty good. Somehow this strut, I'm pretty sure it's good. I did order a new one just to make sure, because they were a little hard to get, but pretty sure it's gonna be okay. And I'll probably end up just changing the steering knuckle. Looks okay, but they're only 90 bucks or something, so I might as well just change that. We'll have it all apart anyways, and then it's all good to go, especially just because suspension parts. I did get the steering wheel airbag out of here. I'll have to change these wires, because it melts these wires on this. And then I'm gonna have to pull this dash out of here. I did find a new dash and a dash airbag and everything, so this can all come out. The seat belts need to get sent away. For some reason, these aren't locked up. Like, they still seem to work. And it did deploy the bottom ones, so I'll have to get them fixed. The rest of the interior is all good, didn't pop any of the roof airbags or anything. So it's really surprising they wrote this thing off. Like, the damage doesn't really seem that bad. I think they could have fixed this pretty easy at a body shop, but maybe some parts weren't available. Who knows what, really, or it was a rental and they just wrote it off. But anyways, it should be a pretty easy fix once I get that piece. And so next up, I'm gonna pull this apart a little bit more, pull the fuse box out, and drill all the spot welds and just pull this piece off, and then maybe make sure it's all straightened and ready to weld the new one in once I get it. And yeah, it should be coming right along here, and hopefully I should have the suspension parts here in the next 3 or 4 days, and then I can actually get it to run and drive. So that'd be nice, and I can move it around a little bit easier. And gonna have to probably take it to the other shop to weld it, because I can't weld in here yet, because this is all uncoated spray foam. I don't want to be welding here yet, and my insurance is not like that. So, but we're waiting for some coating to come in. There's like the DC 315, but there's another company that's actually in Alberta that has this other coating. It's about half the price, and I want to tin it after. But that new stuff, that Alberta company, they're just waiting on like the 15-minute test to come back. Hopefully in the next probably 2 weeks or so. Or hopefully I'm gonna keep bugging them, so that'll come back. And then I think I'm gonna mask all this off. All the beams off, the heater and everything off. Probably just take the fans down and the lights down, and then spray. It's actually a white coating, so spray the whole entire shop with this fire coating, and then over top of the fire coating, we can put tin. Not really sure how you can put tin. I think that's 14 feet right there, and then it's 18 feet to the very top. But right at the top, that seam there, I don't know if you have to add a piece of wood or how exactly you would, because there's nothing really out there. And if you look up here, it's actually, it needs to come out about 4 inches. So I don't know if you can put a piece of wood across there or what exactly. So if you look at that beam, I guess, and how it goes up, and then yeah, there's about, I'd say like 6-inch gap there. So I don't know if you could run another wood beam across there, and then that's where you put your corner, because they did scrape off the rest, so it should be able to I'd just like to tin the whole entire thing, go right up to the peak there, and it would look really nice in here, all tinned. And then when you're washing stuff, and then you can just wash the walls off and everything, right, not have to worry about it. And then everything drains really nice. I just washed the floor today in here, and it all drained really good. So But anyways, I'm gonna call out a day on this thing, and hopefully some parts start showing up. We can get this one fixed up quick. Just be a couple quick videos on this one. Nothing too major. I mean, it's not that exciting. It's just a terrain, but just showing you how it kind of goes to fix it. So thanks for watching, and tune in for the next one. Peace.